Okay, so here's the thing. So right now, you got the product as we mentioned, you got the market, you got even the message. So how do I actually try to find these people and try to start a conversation with them? Last time we did discuss something which it was the customer's persona. So let's say this amazing drawing, this cool guy right here. It's not that happy, but anyway, let's just assume that he is your target customer. Okay. So if you truly crafted the personas within your market, you would know which persona is where online. Because if you remember, what we've mentioned as like the definition of the ideal market, they have to have a pain, they have to have a buying power, they should be easy to target, and they should be growing, right? And one of the like part of the definition of easy to target is they are easily found online. So if we get back to the what we mentioned, which is like the gym owner as an example. So let's say that this guy right here is a gym owner. All right. And if the gym owner right here, if we're giving him a persona or something, we would know that he is available on Instagram, right? So that's where to find that person, right? There are other ways that you could find this person. If he's like a business, does he have a Google My Business page? These are other ways to try to find him online. Most of them are quite easy to do, but how's this kind of relevant to what we just mentioned? We were talking about the algorithm and how it works and all of that. The reason why I wanted to mention this and why is it important? Because it works best when you're doing this on a scale. Because again, as we mentioned, everything within it is defined by scale. The most important thing that you need to do is to do it on a bigger scale in order to increase your results. So the more input you add, the more output you get, right? Um, so once we craft our message to that gym owner who's available on Instagram, this means that if you are doing it from a content marketing perspective, that means that most of our content should be on Instagram, and most of our content should be, let's say, targeting like US, UK, Australia, Canada, and all of that. All of this needs to be in mind. Why? Because you need to know the language. Because some certain maybe like keywords or slang or stuff like that in the US is different than that in the UK. It's different than that in Australia. It's different than that in Canada. And that's why you need to have the personas. So the personas are thing that is under the umbrella of um, markets. So if we draw it like that is the market, right? Which is the gym owners. This is our market, the gym owners. All right. Now, within this market, you will find different personas, right? You'll find gym owners like this guy. You'll find other types of gym owners. Maybe this guy is from the US. You'll find another one from the UK. You'll find another one from Australia. You'll find another one from Canada, and so on and so forth. And the reason why it's important to have different personas per kind of audience is because you want to have your message communicated with them relevant to them. And the reason why you want to have relevance is that you want to build trust, because trust is one of the key factors in the business. Because basically, you're trying to sell him something. So people buy from people they like, right? Let me type this down. And so you need to be trustworthy so that they like you. And once they like you, they'll be able to, uh, buy things from you, right? So with that being said, um, it's going to be different. But what I would recommend for all of the social media platforms, and again, I'm talking from a content marketing perspective. I'm not talking about paid ads. I'm not talking about anything. And to put you in perspective, what I'm actually talking about is this marketing channel right here, which is the earned media, which is the kind of the attention or the impressions that you receive throughout doing organic marketing or organic content marketing, right? And what you want to do is that you want to create mass content to this specific market, right? To this specific market, but you want to make it relevant to your personas, right? But here's the thing that when you're doing so, you will stumble across some roadblocks. And mostly the roadblocks are going to be like the reason behind them showing up is going to be that some of your content is impacting the session duration. And what I mean by this, that some of your content are getting skipped. Some of your content are motivating people to go off the platform. And this is the last thing that you want. You don't want to have any kind of bounce rate on your uh, on your profile or from your content, because you're dealing with your profiles and you're dealing with your posts and you're dealing with your content as a website on its own. You don't want to have a high bounce rate. You don't want to have people viewing the website and then leaving. You don't want that. What you want is you want people stay on your website or on your profile for as long as they could, right? And the way that you get them on your platform for a longer period of time is by quantity. And like the numbers talk for themselves, right? It's only quantity. Because let's say if only I'm posting like 2 videos and they are long format videos, meaning like what we're doing right now, 30 minutes plus, right? If I'm only doing so, yeah, I'll be getting some views and all of that, but not as much if I'm doing the rest. Like let's see this video, for example, it was a shorts and it was only 43 seconds. But you see this percentage right beside it right here? See this? This is the average view duration. This is the average session duration, meaning that 75% of the people who watched, right, watched the entire thing, right? And this is what you should be looking into. You should be looking into people who get to watch the video for a longer period of time, like this one right here. That was 20 seconds, and people watch like 90% of it, right? This is what you want. And this is how your videos are going to get shown up because you're increasing the platform's session duration. And based on that, the platform is rewarding you. Today was mainly to shift from phase two, which is the language part, to discuss a little bit more. Yeah, mostly like within the language and move a little bit within the tools. I wanted to fully discuss today the algorithms and how they technically work. That was the main purpose for today. Next time, I will go with a detailed strategy, have it right here, on how to actually do this. So that should be your kind of how do I say it? And that should be your entire plan. That one right there. Next time I'll go into further details on each and every part of it. What does it actually mean? How to actually do so. But yeah, we're done for today in regards to that. If you have any questions, please go ahead. And if you don't, I'm glad that you guys watched. I'll end the recording for now, and I'm open for questions.